Say good afternoon everyone. Maraming salamat po sa pagpunta ngayong hapon. Marami sa inyo kung saan-saan po nanggaling. Sa traffic, di ba? Alam naman natin, city life. Thank you so much for being here to support our movie, Everything About My Wife. So, the question is, bakit importante gumawa ng mga rom-com movies? And bakit siya mas importante? Bakit same important siya as making art film? Kasi I think the question came from the position na galing kasi ako sa indie film.
Yes.
I started making movies 10 years ago through Cinemalaya. And I think nakadalawang pelikula ako doon. So, and also from where I came from, I was trained as an indie film director. Pero parang ngayon, wala na tayong indie, hindi na siya uso, di ba? Parang kung gumagawa ka ng pelikula, filmmaker ka. So, for me, importante ang rom-com as all other things that I did, at least from my personal standpoint. Kasi ako naman bilang isang kwentista, ang kinikwento ko ay yung mga storya na mag-inspire at kukurot sa puso ng mga tao. And I think yun yung role, bakit tayo gumagawa ng mga pelikula. Yun yung importansya ng paggawa ng mga pelikula at pagkwento ng mga storya na gustong makita ng mga manonood. And ang mga Pilipino, we are suckers for love. Gustong-gusto natin yung kinikilig, yung umiiyak at nasasaktan tayo with the main character that we see in the big screen. Importante sa atin yan di ba? Makikipag-meet tayo sa mga friends natin. Akala mo pag-uusapan kung ano na maya-maya pinag-uusapan na yung crush niya, or yung hinokopya niya, or yung ginujowa niya, or yung tine-third party niya, di ba? It's always part of any conversation. It makes us feel alive. So, importante siya. In the same manner na importante lahat ng story at kwento.
I love that. It's very deep, and yes, a lot of people would wonder that kasi nga you started off with indie films, and then now we're transitioning to rom-com. So it's a really good meld, the way you explain everything. Thank you so much, Direk. This time, I have a question. Nag-isip pa ako actually kung sino sa kanila. But yeah, let me shoot a question this time for Dennis and Jenalyn. Ayan. So, life imitates art, as they say, right? So on this, what does it feel like working on a story that somehow you can resonate with? Did it help or was it a challenge? Do tell.
Hello, magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. Unang-una, maraming salamat sa oras niyo. Sinamahan niyo kami ngayong hapon. Siyempre, babalik ako dun sa tanong. Maganda gumawa ng mga pelikula na yung talagang medyo relatable, lalo na paggawa ng characters, para makilala mo yung mga characters. Napaka-importante na gumawa ng isang kwento na universal para makarelate yung mga nakakanood nito. And yes, mas madali syempre para sa artista na katulad kami, mag-asawa kami, and yung role namin dun sa pelikula, mag-asawa din. So kahit pa paano, alam na namin yung mga nangyayari talaga, yung beats ng mag-asawa, kung paano sila magtalo, paano sila maging masaya, paano sila nagkakaroon ng problema. So, mas nakakatulong para sa mga artista na magkaganon.
Interesting. How about you, Miss Jenalyn?
Katulad na sabi ni Dennis, familiar na sa amin yung mga iba't ibang mga eksena doon sa pelikula dahil nga mag-asawa rin naman kami sa totoong buhay. Pero ang importante na enjoy naming dalawa yung kung paano namin ginagawa ang bawat eksena. At napakasarap katrabaho ni Dennis.
Oh, I hope so.
Naman.
I hope so bilang mag-asawa kayo.
Masarap gumawa ng ganong klaseng mga eksena na, uy, ginagawa ko to Uy, nakaka-relate ako. And I'm sure pag napanood to ng mga tao, makaka-relate din sila.
Yan. And very couple goals talaga kayo no, na of course real life husband and wife, and also getting to do a film, a project together also as husband and wife. So it's goals, yun lang. # relationship goals po kayong dalawa. To Sam naman, hi. To the role of Miguel, you know, he is a ladies' man. How did you work on this material when you're the total opposite of him?
Yeah, mahirap. It was a challenge for me. like si Direk Ruel, sabi niya, yung mga roles na nagsashine ka, yung mga medyo masama, medyo evil, my great character, but iba yung si Miguel eh. Si Miguel is a Casanova, and Casanova is like a man with many lovers, a womanizer. So it was a challenge for me, but I'm glad na si Direk was there to help me out, and it is opposite of me. I'm kind of the shy introvert type, and Miguel is the outgoing. He's the ladies' man. He's very overly confident. So it was a challenge, but yeah, it was just trying to be out of my comfort zone, I guess.
As an actor, diba, you always gotta put yourself there.
I want a challenge. I wanted a challenge.
A lot of people use the term nowadays, the whole golden retriever boyfriend. There we go. I'd imagine you to be that. Just a sweet, very positive, ang lambing na person. And then again, the role that you're trying to portray is completely opposite to that. So very curious as how you're able to pull that off. But obviously, we know you did. And yeah, so much more excited for us to really get to see the film. Well, thank you so much to the four of you guys. Ayan. So, at this point, we would like to thank everyone who tuned into our live streaming. Hi there. Looking right at you guys. Thank you again to all of those who tuned into the live streaming. Thank you so much. And by the way, para sa mga taga Cebu, we've got great news for you. Abangan po ang cast ng Everything About My Wife tomorrow for the Feb Ibig Tour at SM City Cebu and SM Seaside. Ang bongga ng Valentine, you know, you get to spend some time with the wonderful cast and director of Everything About My Wife. Only, you know, you get to spend your Valentines with Dennis Trillo, Sam Milby, Jeneline Mercado. No big deal, diba? Ang swerte nyo na sila ang makakadate nyo tomorrow. And of course, once again, para sa mga Team Bahay and Team Livestream, thank you so much for tuning in. And of course, magkikita pa rin po tayo sa sinehan on February 26 for Everything About My Wife. Wow, and at this point, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, let us now open the floor to our friends from the media. So I guess it's time. As always, there are microphones available at the side for you to use. Please state your name and publication before you ask your question. And with that, I open the floor to everyone. Go ahead, everyone.
Sobra akong thankful that we got the best actors for the roles, for the movie. Kasi napakadaling magtrabaho kapag yung mga actors mo are already mature, already experienced, and treat this job as a job. Ang dali ng trabaho namin, sobrang dali with Dennis, Jen, and Sam. Thank you so much, guys. I haven't really thank you personally, but I would like really to thank you for really putting so much heart in what we did. Ang saya. I will always go back dun sa mga time na pag nag-shoot kami, syempre mula umaga hanggang gabi, nagtatrabaho ka and nagmamadali ka because EGL is waiving, di ba? And we really need to follow the law. So, kahit na may pressure around, you won't feel that sa set kasi masaya kami. Si Jeneline sa tabi, nagbo-ballroom siya doon habang si Dennis parang, ano nangyayari? Nagbo-ballroom si Jeneline doon sa gilid. Ganun pa siya kay Dennis. So, ganun kami. And si Sam, upo sa tabi mo, makikipagkwentuhan, you know. And Dennis always game. Parang, hindi ka nahihiya na makipagtrabaho sa kanila because they're so open, they're so confident in what they're doing, and there's so much trust in the team. So, thank you guys for that. And pag napanood nyo, makikita nyo naman yun, magtatranscend yun sa pelikula na parang komportable talaga sila sa ginagawa nila. Yeah.
Thank you po, Direk. Next.
Ako po ngayon, mas napansin ko na dati kasi yung last projects din na ginawa namin nung sa pelikula was Rosario, I think more than 10 years ago na rin. Napansin ko na pag nagmamature ka, katulad ng sinabi ni Direk, mas siniseryoso mo yung trabaho. Nung time na yun, naalala ko na sa shooting kami, lagi pa kami nag-aaway noon.
Oo.
Lagi kami nag-aaway sa set. Pero
hindi
ngayon,
naman heavy drama yung ginagawa namin.
Heavy drama.
Pwede na rin.
So ngayon, mas napansin ko na hindi na kami masyado nag-aaway. Mas nakokontrol namin emotions namin dahil mas matured na at professional kami at meron na kaming respeto sa isa't isa, sa mga trabaho ng isa't isa.
Thank you. How about Jen?
Parang na sinabi ni Dennis, iba yung marami kang pinagdaanan eh. Simula nung mga bata pa kami, nagsimula kami mag-taping ni Dennis ng maraming iba't ibang klaseng show sa GMA. At kita namin yung pag-evolve ng character. Iba na kami ngayon magtrabaho, mas professional. Hindi na nga kami nag-aaway sa set. As much as possible, talagang...
Sa bahay na lang po kami.
Oo, handa ka mamaya pag-uwi. Hindi, gano'n na, mas nagiging professional na. Iniisip na namin talagang mabuti na trabaho to. Hindi natin pwedeng isama yung personal na buhay natin dito o personal na problema natin dito. Kay Sam naman, nakatrabaho ko si Sam, ilang years ago na yun, Sam? 2014. Si Sam naman, ako naman feeling ko, siya pa rin yung Sam na nakilala ko noon. Kasi mabait talaga siyang kasama, mabait siyang katrabaho, napaka-komportable ko sa kanya, napaka-professional, at hanggang ngayon, nung sinushoot namin itong pelikula, hindi pa rin siya nagbabago. Bukod sa mas magaling na siya ngayon. Wow!
Oh, thank you. Yeah, like you said, the prenup, mga over 10 years ago. So, isa sa mga dahilan kung bakit tinanggap ko yung project na to was because of Jen. I really enjoyed working with Jen nung the prenup. And yun din na masasabi ko, hindi siya nagbago. Like, she's just very open, she's very giving, she's such a pleasure to work with. So, yeah, I just like before, I really enjoyed working with her. And for the first time na magkasama kami ni Mr. Dennis Trillo, such a pleasure. I really enjoy him because I feel like we're a bit the same of medyo may pagka-quiet na introvert, same kami na ganyan eh. But super bait, sobrang bait si Dennis, and it's been such a pleasure working with the two of them and seeing them. Kasi for me, it's hard na, di ba, yung sinasabi na parang it's hard to mix work with love and a love life, but seeing them on set, parang it's so easy for them. It's such a refreshing thing to see a married couple work together. It's so easy for them to work together. So wala, they're able to mix that so easily. Yun lang.
Thank you also for the question.
Napaka-refreshing po ng pakaramdam. Nanggaling po ako sa Green Bones at sa Pulang Araw na parehong mabigat po yung tema, and masaya makatrabaho sa ganitong klaseng project, lalo na kasama namin napakagagaling na artista. Nandito po sila Miss Carmen Martin at yung mga kasama ko pa po dito. Talaga pong masaya dahil nakakapanibago, para ka lang naglalaro sa set. Lalo na kasama ko yung asawa ko dito, mas lalo akong naging komportable sa mga ginagawa ko. And first time ko makatrabaho si Sam Melby, na talaga namang napahanga din ako dahil katulad ng sinabi ni Jen, napakabait, napaka-professional at galing din na artista. Kaya yun, masaya ako na makagawa naman ng iba't ibang projects, iba't ibang genres. At ngayon, ito medyo light naman, kaya yun.
But besides that, I know that husband and wife producers are also producers of the movie. Nag-produce din ba kayo this one? We thought producers din sila. So this isn't from your movie company. Hindi siya kasali. Okay, sorry. Okay, let's try.
Hindi pa po kami producers nung ginawa namin to. Sinatapos po namin itong pelikula to last year.
So it was before Green Bones came around. Okay, so we were under the impression po na producers din kayo, and we wanted to ask that. But we'll save that for a movie they produce and star in together later. But my question again is for Dennis. Is it a good thing to know everything about your wife? And do you think malalaman talaga ng isang asawa everything about his wife? You can answer whether both in your character and also, of course, as wife to Jen, as husband to Jen.
Sa tingin ko po napaka-importante na makilala mo yung tao na pakikisamahan mo habang buhay. Mahirap kung meron kang madidiscover na hindi mo gusto bago kayo magpakasal, pero kung nandun na kayo sa isang relasyon, nakatali na kayo at kailangan mo talagang alamin bawat isa para mas makabisado mo kung ano yung mga sumpong niya, kung paano siya pasisiyahin. Kailangan malaman mo yung mga kiliti niya, yung mga sikreto niya, kailangan malaman mo talaga kasi yun nga, pakikisama mo siya habang buhay at kapag hindi mo alam yung mga yun at meron kang tinatago sa isa't isa, yun yung unang-unang pinagmumulan ng problema at kailangan natin syempre harapin lahat ng issues kung ano man yun para magsama kayo ng matiwasay at panghabang buhay.
Thank you very much.
Alright, thank you for the question. This time,
Sino mauna?
si ako na lang po. Gusto niyo ako pong sasagot? Hindi ko po gusto yung cheating po kasi kapag nagtago po siya ng text message sa akin, cheating na yun. Ha? Hindi pala ako yung star. Sorry. Took the spotlight. Sorry.
Sige, ako muna. Para sa akin, temptation is always around. Especially with social media, you'll see pictures that'll create feelings, but do you act on them? I think is the real answer. So if you do act on them, that's cheating. If you are flirting, if you are leading someone on, that's emotional cheating. If you are giving past that in a physical manner, that's also cheating, obviously. So there are different kinds of cheating, but most people just look at it if you're giving into the physical aspect. But I think there's also that emotional cheating. If you're married, if you're in a relationship, if you're giving in and you're emotionally attached to the opposite sex and you're giving into that, that's also a way of cheating because you're giving part of yourself that you're supposed to be giving to yung kasitahan mo, the person that's supposed to be the only one in your life. Yeah.
So, ayan. I hope you're happy with the answer. Would you like to say a few words about that?
Sige. Dagdagan mo na lang yun, no? Siyempre, pag nasa isang relasyon ka, siguro napaka-importante na kahit ano pang relasyon yan, kung ano pang label yan, kailangan alamin mo palagi yung mga limitasyon mo, kung hanggang saan ka lang, dahil syempre kapag lumabas ka doon, magpas ka doon sa mga boundaries na yun, talagang magkakaroon ng problema. So alamin mo lang kung saan ka lulugar, umayos ka ng tama, at alamin mo muna yung mga consequences ng mga actions mo bago mo sila pag-isipang gawin talaga.
Very wise. O, diba? I mean, I do know that the whole topic of cheating, especially, you can see a little bit of that in the trailer and whatnot.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
Mas buhay naman. Medyo napagdaanan ko na yon and buti na lang tapos na. Pero na-experience ko na yan before about cheating. Pero syempre hindi ko na-share sa inyo.
So much tea involved. Grabe, nakakatuwa. This time I'd like to ask a question for Alex. Ayan, what was your favorite scene? Yung ginawa niyo sa movie? And why?
Ako siguro yung kay Ate. Lahat naman parang lahat favorite ko kasi I was used to playing talaga heavy drama. So ito yung first movie ko na very light, and I'm very grateful to Direk Riel for allowing me to portray the role of Shara, and also to Ate Jan kasi siya talaga yung nag-guide sa akin sa entire movie na ginawa namin. Hindi naman masyado nahirapan kasi parang kay Ate Jan napaka-natural. Lahat ng scenes namin ni Ate Jan para lang kaming mag-sister-in-law talaga. So I think lahat favorite ko.
There you go. Again, something to look forward to and understand everything on 26th of February. I was wondering, what can you share to the audience about your favorite scenes as well? No, yung saktong spoiler lang.
Hello po muna sa inyong lahat. Hello po. I'm Joyang po, the Banana Queen of TikTok po. Ayan po. Unang-una po muna magpapasalamat po muna ako na nabigyan pa ako ng pagkakataong maging parte po ng movie na ito. First time ko pong makasali po sa isang movie, and I am happy and honored po na maka-eksena pang ating mga stars ng Everything About My Wife po. And thank you so much po sa tiwala po, Creation Studios po. And Direk, maraming salamat. Ayun po, favorite ko po sa movie, Pwede po ba sabihin po yun? Pero halos lahat po kasi po, pag po may ka-eksena ko po sila, sobrang happy ko po na nakaka-eksena ko po sila. Siguro po yung medyo last part po, yung sa cafe po. Yung confrontation po nilang dalawa po. Ayan po. Abangan niyo po yun.
Yun nga eh.
Yeah.
Parang I wanna ask, ano nangyari? But then again, that's why the movie is there. That's why there's a movie premiere.
Nasa trailer po siya eh.
Oo, yung kanina, the last part, yung very dramatic. Oo.
Yes.
Nag-away kaya sila beforehand in real life? I don't know. Diba? So again, all these questions might be answered in the movie. But this time I have a question for...
Yes, first of all, hello guys. I'd like to acknowledge everyone here. Good afternoon po sa inyong lahat. Actually, this is my first press conference, so I'm kind of nervous. But yeah, thank you for that beautiful question. To be honest, I don't want to be spoiling anything sa movie. So guys, abangan nyo, February 26th, this will be a very good and funny movie. Thank you.
Oo, yan. So, ang dami niya sanang gusto sabihin, kaso kailangan pa rin namin kumita, di ba? Again, February 26th. I think we have a question at this side. There you go. The lady at the back. No, ikaw, Ma.
Yung mother ni Dennis, and actually, I'm a big fan of Dennis. Tuwa-tuwa talaga. It's an honor to be able to work with him. Kasi kami ni Jen, ilang beses na kami, si Sam, magkakasama kaming tatlo sa isang project. Pero it's an honor talaga to work with you. And nakakatuwa na makita ko yung comic, konting comic ni Dennis dito kasi hinahatak-hatak ko siya at saka nakikita ko naman talaga na game siya. And I'm really, really so happy to be part of this movie. Kaya nagpapasalamat ako. Ayun.
Hello ulit. Yung role ko po dito si Shara is kapatid ko si Kuya Dennis and mommy ko si Miss Carney and then si Ate Jen ang aking sister-in-law. Sa akong podcaster. Tama ba? Yung ba yung tawag doon? Yun.
Yes, ako naman, I play the role of Arnold. Office mate po ako ni Kuya Dennis doon. And ako yung office mate niya na medyo mahilig mambasag. Kaya actually it's very fun. Coming into the shoot kasi, I was actually a student pa din. So it's really overwhelming. And Kuya Dennis really made me feel welcome. Kaya Kuya Dennis, thank you.
And last but not the least.
Hello po. Ako po dito si Cheche. Ayan. Ang sobrang Latina. Ang sobrang Latinang barista po ni Sir Miguel po. Ayan. Ako po yung barista po sa kanyang cafe.
Okay, so my friend, ang character ni Sam, my family and the barkada, ang character ni Dennis. I wonder, sino kaya ang nasa side ng character ni Jeneline in the movie? Again, abangan niyo po! The entire thing, everything will fall into place February 26. Okay. We still have time for some more questions.
Sanay naman na kaming magkatrabaho. Simula pa nung kahit nung hindi pa kami mag-asawa. Ano naman kami? Hindi, maganda kasi yung tandem namin dalawa, pagka nasa set kami, pinag-uusapan muna namin yung bawat eksena. Paano ba namin to gagawin? Tapos open kami sa isa't isa kung meron kami mga suggestions. Ganon din si Dennis pagka may gusto siyang makita or pwede mo itong itry, ganon. Hindi ko naisip yun yung mga ganon. So maganda yung collaboration naming dalawa pagdating sa trabaho kasi maganda yung kinakalabasan ng mga scenes.
Ngayon kasi mas nakakapag-usap na kami, mas nakakapag-suggest ng mga atake na pwedeng gawin. Kumpara dati, kung ginawa ko yun, baka sabihin, siguro rin nagmamarunong. Kaya ko naman siya, magaling ito. Pero ngayon, syempre, mag-asawa na kami.
Mas komportable ng...
Mas naiintindihan na niya na syempre, pinapaganda lang naman namin. Pero syempre, chinecheck ko rin kung nasa mood siya. Kasi syempre, minsan, mahirap maging masyadong nagmamarunong. Magaling.
Sorry, last follow-up lang po. In the movie po, your characters, Dom and Majel, tumadaan sila sa mga pagtatalo, alitan, ganyan. In real life po, pag may mga rough patch sa marriage po ninyo, if by any chance, paano niyo po pinag-uusapan or tinatry i-solve, ganyan, usually?
Usually, pakiramdaman yan eh. Kasi ayaw namin mag-usap ng parehong mainit ang ulo, ayaw namin magsabay. Pagka nakikita namin na okay na yung isa, yung isa magsa-start na talaga. Automatic na yan sa amin, lalapit na. Makikipag-usap na. Tapos, kahit na mainit pa yung ulo ng isa, bababa talaga eh. Kasi, di ba, sa gwapo ba naman, lalapit sa'yo, di ba? Tapos, ang napakakalma, yung napaka-soft-spoken. So, talaga okay. Gaganon ka na lang.
Alright, thank you so much. Back at this lady, wonderful lady who I owe. There you go.
So hello po, I'm Jade po from JMA News Online. So yung question ko po is para po sa 3 leads. Based po sa premise ng movie nyo, do you believe po ba that love can heal all wounds?
Pwede true or false na lang? Or what if multiple choice? Parang madali lang. Anyone from the cast maybe?
Depende siguro sa gravity nung nangyari, di ba? Kung sobrang lala at hindi mo na talaga hindi na kayang ma-heal, ba? Huwag nyo nang pilitan kasi baka maulit-ulit, di ba? Usually ganun eh, yung mga ayaw ka naman salita. Okay.
Next question, please. Ganun ba? Next person to answer. Ewan ko. Alright.
Ako, syempre, naniniwala ako na kapag meron pang pagmamahal, sa tingin ko, kahit ano pa yan, may heal yan. Pero hindi natin masabi kung may babalik pa talaga sa dati, di ba? Pero kung may pagmamahal, maaaring pang ma-heal ang isang relasyon.
So, si Sir Sam.
Sam. Ito, gusto ko marinig.
Ang opinion niyo po, sir.
If love can heal all wounds, like yung sinabi ni Jen, I think it depends. Every situation is different. I think that over time can heal wounds, but my scar, my pekla, there will always be something left behind. Whether it's a hugot that you always bring back if you could be triggered by, or a big lesson that you learned that made you grow. Well, normally that's what happens. It's a bigger lesson that comes out of it. But I think love will always prevail in the end. But there are different situations that, it's hard to say sa mga iba't ibang situations. But over time, it will heal. Yeah.
So, bali last na po. So, bilang married couple po, syempre po, di ba? And sa story din po, bali married couple din po yung play niyo. Syempre po, sa couple, normal lang naman po na magkaroon po ng marital problem. So, bilang married couple, both sa movie and sa real life, so what's your advice po para po ma-overcome po nila yung problems po nila sa marriage?
Communication talaga eh, yung key sa isang healthy relationship. Kung may mga needs kayo, kung may mga concerns kayo, kailangan nyo talagang upuan ng kayong dalawa lang. Walang ibang involved. Yung talagang maayos yung dalawa lang na makakapag-usap kayo ng matino at hindi magsisigawan, yung ganun. Ano pa ba? Time para sa isa't isa. Importante na hindi nawawala yung quality time para yung spark pa rin ng relationship ninyo nandiyan pa rin.
Ayun, sa tingin ko, ako naman, sa tingin ko importante, yung huwag mong susubuhan yung kapartner mo, lalo na kung mag-asawa na kayo, at kung mahal niyo yung isa't isa, natural lang na mag-aaway kayo sa umpisa, merong mga hindi pagkakaintindihan, pero kung talaga nagkasundo kayo na gusto niyo magsama habang buhay, kailangan panindigan niyo at huwag niyo susubukan yung isa't isa.
Thank you. Sabi sa inyo guys, true or false na lang eh. We have, I think, a question. Guys, I swear after this, true or false na. Hindi na talaga.
Napaka-importante nung sinumpaan ng mag-asawa eh. Pagka may sinumpaan kayong pangako sa isa't isa, kailangan yung mapanindigan yun eh. Importante na magawa niyo yun, magkasama kayong dalawa. Hindi natatapos yung mga problema kasi palagi namang magkakaroon ng problema. Ang importante kung paano kayo magiging matibay at paano nyo masasolve ng problema, nang buo pa rin kayo.
Kaya napaka-importante po to know everything about your wife para po talagang alam mo kung paano siya nag-react kapag malungkot kayo, pag nasa loob mo kayo, pag masaya. Kaya kabisado mo siya, alam mo ang lahat tungkol sa kanya para alam mo yun, mas magsisilbihan mo siya, makakausap at mas maiintindihan, di ba? Yun basically yun talaga.
Same, but I truly believe love is a choice. Love is really a choice. You choose to love that person every day. You choose, ay shoot, nag-aaway tayo ngayon, ay galit ako sa'yo, pero I still choose you. There could be other people around, you're like, no, I still choose you. It's making that choice every day. Kahit anong nangyayari sa buhay nyo, I still choose you. It's the main thing.
There you go, short and sweet. Love that. Thank you. We have a question at that side, I believe.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm John Bueno from Kumakaw.com. First of all, congratulations. I'm really excited for this movie. Even nung mga parang tinitease nyo pa lang siya over TikTok and all other social channels. But siguro I'd like to ask all the actors, no? But a different question for you two, Jen and Dennis. I'd like you to maybe tell us a little bit about your first love. No? Kindly tell us who your first love was, kung pwede, and can you tell us why did you fall in love with them?
Jan, baka pag-uwi namin, mag-away kami.
And then sa inyo naman, Jen and Dennis, why did you fall in love with Jen? What was it? And then, ganun po. Siguro kay Sam muna.
My first love?
Yes. And
oh wow.
Tell us why.
My first girlfriend actually was when I was about 12 or 13. Yes, but I wouldn't say she's my first love. I had a huge crush on her for how many years? Her name was Laurel Miller. I remember, blonde hair, blue eyes.
Shout out to her.
But my first love, I would say, was my high school girlfriend. 4 years kami. Lindsay Perry, ang name niya. She has.
Baki Facebook na daw ako
Okay, I shared, yes. But we were 4 years on and off. It was, high school. And why?
Yeah.
We just, I don't know, we just became, for me, the foundation of friendship is really important to me. If you have that strong foundation of friendship, you really know the person, and then everything falls after that day. And we had a really good foundation of friendship at that time. Yeah. And obviously physical attraction. I mean that's a given, but we just really got along. We had a lot of similar likes, and kahit lagi kami magkasama, we ng ano?
This is spelling ng Lindsay. L-Z-H-A-Y.
May asawa na siya, so isa-search niyo yung Lindsay Perry, hindi siya eh. May asawa na siya. But yeah, we just had a lot of similar likes, and we just, kahit lagi kami magkasama, we just enjoyed our time together. Yeah, I mean it was 4 years. Yeah, but that was pretty much it. I mean we were so young at the same time. I mean we got together, I was 17. 17 yata, so sobrang bata kami.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'd like, siguro sila, Joanne?
So, kwento muna sa amin.
Ano po, wala po akong...
First love.
Ako po kasi...
Ano yung app niya?
To be honest po, I'm NBSP po. Kaya bukas, ayan. Sino po kaya makakadate bukas sa Valentine's? Taas ang hatchan. Ayun po, siguro po, love po, crush lang po nung high school, elementary, ganyan.
Wala kayo ma-stalk para sa'yo?
Do you remember who that
Kumusta na
person
siya
was?
ngayon?
Yeah.
Awayin namin if you want. Ganun. Wala talaga. Good job. Very safe ang answer. Very celebrity ang answer. Eh. Alright, we do have another question. I think it's time for the last one actually. Right here behind me.
Hello po, I'm Chad from Sinigang.ph. My question is for...
Parang di na. Yeah. Can they answer?
Oh, sorry. My bad. I'm so rude. Last gig ko na to with you guys. Sorry po. Alright, how about the rest of the cast, of course?
Pag-uusapan ko ba yun?
Yes, ma'am.
Siyempre, nung high school ako, meron ako yung first boyfriend ko na official. And siguro we lasted for mga 2 years. Nagustuhan ko sa kanya, matalino siya, malinis, at saka yung talagang lalaki, manly. Yun. Ayoko nang sabihin kasi baka hanapin nyo sa Facebook.
Yeah, well, yung sa akin, hindi ko rin sure kung pwede ko i-mention yung name niya kasi medyo private person po siya. Pero it was way back 2014 and it was the kind of love that was, a little bit obsessive, no? Yung medyo selfish kind of love na too much. Yung lagi mo inuuna yung sarili mo bago yung taong mahal mo. Siyempre, that matures through time and yeah, yun.
Thank you.
Ay, Alex, akala mo? Alex, no, we're not done with you. Adi, sige, before we get to Alex, si Direk naman, baka you can also kwento.
Direk.
Kung hindi mo na okay na rin, kasi ikaw, you pay the bills.
Okay, rule, we listen, we don't judge.
Slay! Let's do that.
Okay. I fell in love with a girl, and then I discovered meron kasing middle person who is a lesbian, and then naging sila nung lesbian. That's the point na di talaga ako pang babae. So, that was guys.
Quite a twist, ha?
Please, yes. So
that was a twist in the kwento. I thought so differently. Thank you. Thank you for the clarification.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, sige.
And then,
Then next question, sir, I'm sorry, but my floor director is telling me otherwise. I'm just doing my job now, and guys, sue me. I'm just doing my job. Alright, sige, ito na lang. Only if they want to splook for you guys. Would you want to splook? Would you want to share the kwento? Why they fell in love daw? Or how rather, know why they fell in love. Ba't ako na-in-love sa kanya? The how pala daw. So naglalakad kayo, it was in the rain, Intramuros Bridge or something. Don't know, I'm making things up here.
Siguro yung pagpili ng isang tao na pakikisamahan mo, para sa akin, instinctive yun mararamdaman mo talaga kung sino yung kasundo mo, hindi ko alam kung paano, pero pag nakikita mo siya, pag nakakatabi mo siya, pag nakakausap mo, mararamdaman mo na yun talaga yung tao na gusto mong pakisamahan ng matagal. So, ganun yung naramdaman ko kay Jen. Hindi agad-agad, pero slowly yung realization, pero sa tingin ko, yun yung pinaka-importante, yung ma-realize mo na ito talaga yung tao na yun.
Jen.
I like how Jen is just, yeah.
And Jen.
And with that, I wrap. You know what? If you tell me to wrap up, I'm so good with that.
Kailangan kinikilig lang ako.
Ayun pala yun! Guys, see that? Acting. Akala ko talaga kanina, you know what? Stoic lang ako dito. Deep down pala kinikilig si ate mo. Okay. Laban, ma'am. With that, I actually really can give you one last question. So let's hear it out.
I'm Chad from Sinigang.ph. My question is for Direk Riel. I think this is a remake or adaptation po of an Argentinian film, Un Novio para Mi Mujer. So I want to ask po yung mga niretain or binago from that film, and maybe if the cast also has seen the adaptation, yung original po.
Yung Un Novio para Mi Mujer, hindi namin napanood. Yung napanood namin was the Korean version, which I think is much closer to our sensibilities as Filipinos. Definitely, yung main premise ng movie na what if may isang husband na punong-puno na doon sa asawa niya at gusto niyang makipaghiwalay pero hindi niya kaya. Mas yun lang yung focus nung story na ginawa natin sa Philippines. Kasi yung original, it's all about divorce. Siyempre, iba yung issue ng divorce. Wala naman tayo nun. It's, hanggang ngayon naman pinag-uusapan pa rin yan. But I think at the deep side of the story is really about commitment. So we focus on that in making the story. Thank you so much kay Miss Rona Ho, our brilliant writer. Yan. Siya rin yung original writer ng Hello Love Again, si Miss Rona ko. Hello Love Goodbye, sorry. Goodbye, yes. Yeah. But we made sure that it's grounded at malapit talaga siya sa sensibilidad ng mga Pilipino, yung pinagdadaanan natin. Yung trailer, actually, ano lang yan, as in tip of the iceberg siya. You will really laugh at the movie because sobrang ridiculous ng mga scenarios, pero sa totoo lang pwede pala siyang mangyari sa totoong buhay. And yun din naman yung pinanggagalingan namin lahat when we did it. Wala kang mapapanood na slapstick because it's never about that kind of comedy. Nakakatawa siya dahil nakakatawa yung mga sitwasyon. So, Pilipino-Pilipino, kwento ng mga Pilipino at ng mga nagmamahal ng mga Pilipino. At kung gaano ka-importante ang commitment at ang kasal para sa ating kultura. That is the main focus of everything about my wife.
I love that, how important marriage is in our culture. Thank you so much, Direk Rial. One more question this time from you.
Hindi ko pa napapanood kasi gusto kong makasabay yung mga audience sa premiere. Nung nagkaroon kami ng exhibitor screening, pinili talaga namin na hindi umupo doon at panoorin yung pelikula. Kasi sabi ko, gusto kong surprise. Gusto kong makita siya at ma-experience siya kasama ng mga tao. Sabi natin yung ang dami, di ba? May mga fans na, tapos may mga friends and families nandun din.
Yes, you want to experience and you want to have a shared experience with all of the viewers as well. Sabay-sabay po tayo mag-react, matawa, malungkot, and everything else in between, di ba? With the movie, again, everything about my wife. Thank you so much once again,